But time seal. Okay. I did not want to talk about time seal because you guys all raged at me on Big Pimpin's stream, and that's why I left. And I was like, I'm not coming back. Oh, by the way, Torrential, good card. Twitch chat says Torrential's a bad card, by the way. Wait, no, Trip lost. Torrential's trash. If you want to go into a time seal debate, that card is bad. Actually, can we put that to the vote, chat? So I can figure out like how out of touch you guys are. Time seal is so bad. I was kidding. Okay. Because I mean, I'm inherently just a debater. So if you start an argument, you can't just be like, well, I don't want to, because like you need to debate for your life. GG. To be honest, I was going to stop something. Wait, if it was going to stop something like Golden Lord, and not hand traps, it could come back. Oh, you're saying Called by the Grave. So you're saying like if it, yeah, I get what you're saying, Selza. You're saying if it was only used against like, you know, the Salamangreat Spinnies and the Jaguars and stuff. To me, I feel like when Called by the Grave is at 3, I don't think hand traps feel meaningful, in my opinion. I just wanted to argue. I just think you guys are wrong. Time seal. I mean, I think this is saying, what's it called? My argument with time seal is very simple. And when I listened to MBT talk about it, chat, I was even more convinced that time seal is like is a really bad card. The first point is, and this is something that I think we can all kind of agree on. The way Yu-Gi-Oh, it's not even just that the card is slow, but the way that time seal is designed is like super not how Yu-Gi-Oh is played anymore. Can you guys think of any card in Yu-Gi-Oh that you play, or any like meta card that any deck plays that isn't useful until turn 4 in the duel? Because let me think here. Turn 0, you set it, your opponent goes, then you, chat, like there is no other card in Yu-Gi-Oh that I can think of. He made an saying he was wrong about, no, that's wrong. He said that he was wrong about some of the cards. Time seal was not one of them. I'm not saying that I think Joseph's entire list was right. I'm just dead set on that one specific card. Just time seal. I'm not going to argue about Yada and all the other. I'm just talking about one card, which was time seal. That's one of the biggest things. Chat, name me another meta card. I mean, we can even maybe go back like 5 years. Name me another meta card that we play in Yu-Gi-Oh that isn't even usable until turn 4 in the duel. The only examples that I could think of, chat, in all of Yu-Gi-Oh history, there's only 2 of them, were Future Fusion and Gold Sarcophagus. And I can tell you why it's not comparable. And it's because even though both of those cards get their full effects on turn 4, but there were also ways to circumvent that. See Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon activate. Gold Sarcophagus is not really supposed to fully resolve until 2 turns, except if you activate Final Countdown. All right, well that's I mean, I don't know how applicable that is. If you activate Sarko and banish a Thunder Dragon, then you get instant payoff. Future Fusion was the same thing. If you use Future Fusion turn 1 and you get the foolish 15 monsters, and a deck like Chaos Dragon just uses its graveyard to play the game now, like, who cares about getting the fusion? You already set up enough to win. Same thing with the Chimera Tech Over Dragon deck. But like, that's one example, chat. Like, if you go first, turn 0, and you set time seal, because you guys are like, oh, well, Ultrageist with time seal broken, that doesn't make sense. Like, if I'm an Ultrageist player, I'm going to set a card turn 0, flip, like, it doesn't work against your first turn, because I can't flip it before you get the draw. I flip it over, it doesn't stop anything you're going to do that turn, and then it doesn't help me in turn 3, so it doesn't work until turn 4. Like, that doesn't make any sense. That's not how Yu-Gi-Oh is played. Also, furthermore, chat, when time seal was actually good, it activates multi-faker. Good argument. Is Grid Magie the only deck that uses Dimensional Shifter? Some Zodiacs use it. I mean, I don't really think, like, it doesn't affect any of the decks that I play. Furthermore, chat, when you really think about time seal, like, the time seal would have really been broken if you're playing like GOAT format, or up until like maybe Phantom Darkness came out. And that's because Yu-Gi-Oh was like a 10-turn game. And by 10-turn game, chat, I mean like duels lasted 10 turns. So skipping your opponent's draw phase was like really impactful when duels last 10 turns. Chat, how long was this duel that we just watched? Chat, this game 3, how long was this? I feel like this was this 2 turns? I mean, Triff scooped after 1 turn of playing. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not a 10-turn game anymore, chat. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is honestly a 1-turn game. Basically, within the first 2 turns, you kind of know who's going to win. It's about 350. I'm pretty sure this was, Triff went first. He got ashed. This dude played some cards. Triff torrential. Like, this is it. Time Seal makes Paleo broken. Again, I understand what Big Pimpin was saying, where he was saying, I just don't want it in the game, but there's no reason to, like, it's not going to affect the game at all. There is no deck that would play Time Seal, chat. It's not even just the game's too fast, but we don't traditionally play cards that take multiple turns to resolve, unless the payoff is like auto win, a la Future Fusion or Gold Sarcophagus. And then in addition to that, you're also talking about an unsearchable card. Big Pimpin used the example of, what if I hand loop you and then set Time Seal? The problem with that argument, I thought it was obvious. If you hand loop me, you're not going to win because of the Time Seal. You're going to win because you hand loop me, because I don't have any cards in my hand. That Time Seal could be completely interchangeable with like 15 other cards and you would get the same result. Like, it can be a Solemn or probably an Impermanence, like any decent trap card, and we get the same result. And I just don't see where it fits in, chat. Like, I don't see what deck would even consider playing Time Seal. To me, it doesn't do anything. Like, Time Seal could be at 500 copies and, like, I don't think any deck would play it. I think the card is, like, beyond bad. I get what you mean, Big Pimpin. Time Seal searchable with Trap Trick. I mean, again, but, like, why are you playing it? Why are you playing until turn 4? King Lucky, I'm sorry. I'm gonna play your deck. We got it, Bill. I'm sorry, King Lucky. I got caught up on Tripp's duel. All right, chat. I'm gonna host a duel with the Cubic deck. I probably won't read my cards, so it's been too long since I played Cubics, though. So if Cap cheats, feel free to call me out. It will be like Magician of Faith when people were hyped when it was released. We'll see, and that's another thing. So if you really look at it, chat, because of the speed of Yu-Gi-Oh, there are so many. I would honestly say 2008 was like a breaking point in Yu-Gi-Oh. And what I mean by that is, like, there are a lot of cards, if you guys play like GOAT format, that are absolutely fucking broken in GOAT format. Tsukiyumi, Magician of Faith, Thousand Eyes Restrict, Tribe Infecting Virus. Almost every one of those cards, chat, would essentially if they weren't banned, all of those cards, in my personal opinion, they all essentially became bad after Phantom Darkness came out. Because what Phantom Darkness did to the game is it made it so much faster. Like, you can't, if you're playing against fucking Dad Return, you can't be setting a Magician of Faith. Like, okay, you're going to use your normal summon on a set Magician of Faith. Have fun. They're going to go through like half their deck and kill you. They're going to drop like Dark Arm, Dimension Fusion, Jinzo, all this other shit and just kill you. Like, all those cards, like so many of those cards just became bad because the game got too fast. And I think that Time Seal is just another example of them. Couldn't play Magician of Faith while Knock was around anyways. Tribe Infecting Virus isn't Tribe Infecting Virus, the only exception, I think, and we never got to see it because of fucking Kevin Tewart, if you guys don't know, the only exception may be, and you guys can debate this, tell me if I'm wrong or right, but I don't know if I have an opinion on this. The only exception is maybe Tribe Infecting Virus could have been really good with Mermill. Agree or disagree, chat? Would Tribe Infecting Virus have been worth your normal summon in Mermill? See, like, I don't know, because would it have been better than Undying? Like, I feel like it could have been good in Mermill, but that's like the only exception.